so we're going to stall for a little bit. We do not have our official setup yet, our new studio set, but
It's coming soon.
It's coming soon. So we have just a blank wall and just our shining faces.
I know you all missed us.
We did. I missed us. Because we haven't had a chance to make fun of anybody or review toys in this format. Like,
we lost Ethan. Ethan's gone. Owen's getting coffee.
Owen's our new intern. You guys are going to love him. He's great.
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's do this then.
Okay, so as you know, today is opening day for MLB Baseball. And Foco USA, who we got to know at New York Comic Con back in October, they had that amazing Batman Nightfall bobblehead where Bane was breaking his back.
It's the first time I went, you know what? I need to add a bobblehead.
I need to have a bobblehead. They sent us a request to share a story of theirs that they were doing a Game of Thrones MLB bobblehead. Wow. So, and we thought we were going to get one box of something, but apparently this Game of Thrones bobblehead is enormous.
Well, and Game of Thrones is everywhere now.
Oh my God! What's the last season?
Yeah, I was at AT&T and they were selling Game of Thrones pops at AT&T.
At AT&T,
along with phone cases, and I was in the bathroom the other day. I was solicited for a Game of Thrones item.
Yeah,
it was the porcelain throne.
It was the porcelain throne.
Thank you.
I was waiting for some sort of sausage joke to come out of that.
Oh, come on! Give me a little bit more credit.
Too soon.
A little bit more.
We did see a lot of very cool McFarlane action figures at Toy Fair, so we did see those.
Yes.
They don't have the same points of articulation, which McFarlane was very quick on saying about, but they look pretty cool. Like, I think I need the Night King, who is in one of these boxes. There is a Night King.
So before we open them, we did get a chance to open the Justice League bobbles, and we did. Yeah, so you can check that out on the YouTube page.
Yeah, we'll link it.
We were really kind of impressed with what they were doing, because I mean, you know, kind of coming into the nerd pop culture, first year out of the gate, they had New York Comic Con exclusive items this year. They're really kind of ticking all the nerd boxes. You know, it was Batfleck, which you know I'm a fan of.
Yeah, but there was a Frank Miller Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Batman
which was awesome.
Yeah,
it's this interesting kind of melding of where Pop is doing a bobblehead type where the head jiggles.
Yeah.
This is really a bobblehead in, you know, it's almost a little poppy in a way, but it's really kind of molding in and giving you a ton of other little fan throwbacks in each thing. Like, we were more blown away, less with just even the bobblehead, but more the details in the displays. Right. So I think we're pretty excited to check this out.
I don't know if you can see my shirt, but I am a Philadelphia Phillies fan, so they were gracious enough to send us a Philadelphia Phillies Game of Thrones. Now, each one, so if you're a Mets fan, as our founder was, there is a Mr. Met sitting on the Iron Throne, but we have the Fanatic sitting on the Iron Throne. So how are we doing on comments? We got any comments?
You know, a lot of people are surprised we're still alive.
What?
No. It's a couple of those. What's in the box? Jason, they got him. Is the metallic Night King pop out yet? Because I'll go and check. They had a ton at my AT&T. Which and then Matthew says, which box has Evan's head in it? And unfortunately, we left that box back at the other office. So
which Matthew was that? Was that the one with the weird little bear face?
Yes it is.
Yes it is. How you doing, Matt?
Buddy,
nice seeing you at Toy Fair.
Cyrus and Bob trait thumbnail face, okay. And we got a hey guys. So listen, we're gonna crank into this. You know, we've been dry on doing lives for a little while as we've been getting you know, set up in our new location and just getting all of our day-to-day business lives put together. But pretty soon we've got some big announcements, a lot more push on content.
We keep saying that, but there really are big announcements.
Yeah, like this time they're coming.
Oh,
winter's came.
Yeah. Winter. Oh, it's only like what, 3 weeks?
Yeah,
3-4 weeks now. So it's going to be cool. So this one says NKPH. So we're going with Night King Philly.
Sure.
So the one thing I really dislike is the amount of styrofoam.
Yeah, I'm not a styrofoam guy. Here, and it's out of the box.
It's out of the box. I don't know if we're gonna be able to zoom in. How's our
Jason, let us know when it comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in a box within a box.
Oh, it's a box in a box.
Oh, so
ooh, and all right, so
look at this.
So check this out. So you've got the Night King Bobble. So this is really cool. So this one's done as a Phillies.
Yes.
And the box they went out and they had done bought, but the front is a sticker.
Is a sticker.
So you've got the Night King Bobble, and they must have done them for Phillies, man. You know,
they did them for everybody.
So everyone, and then they slapped the sticker, which is cool.
I think it's interesting. I would like to see some of the
Kim. Hi.
Hello. I would like to see some of the other teams because I don't know every mascot like I used to when I was little. You know, there was the San Diego Chicken, which I wouldn't be surprised, but he's not affiliated with anybody anymore. So I'd like to see this. But the box does have all the houses on it. So it has all the houses. So it's kind of weird. This one's a lot bigger, so I'm thinking that maybe they use this box, like you said, put a different sticker on each one. But let's get them open here. It says, find your fanhood at Foco.com.
This is a nice box.
Well, this is something we've seen a lot of companies doing now. Like, they're maximizing their space, unlike the Funko Star Wars lunchbox. Look at that on our Instagram. Missed opportunity. So, and then we're back to the styrofoam. But you know what? It preserves it. It helps it.
Yeah, no, for this, I definitely think
I'm really digging the frozen ice Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say that looks pretty cool. Shake it loose.
Maybe not.
Just get. Yeah. Oh, you're ripping the box now.
Oh, it's in the box.
What have you done?
Where's Gwyneth's head?
Oh, there it is.
Are you ready?
Yeah. You know me, nerding out. Oh, that's cool.
So it's all ice.
We're gonna open up with a wow. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Right. Very cool.
Like in this. So, ooh, it's got a dragon. Now I'm not sure which dragon that is, but it looks like the I guess the one that they pulled out of the ice with these chains.
Yeah.
I can't remember which name that is.
It's Chain Dragon.
But it's been like 2 years, so how would I remember which dragon it is?
I still can't. I'm still like taking notes while I watch the show just to try to remember.
Oh, you have to come up with your own names for characters until you actually learn their names. That's what my wife and I have done.
Naked guy and
naked guy, warrior woman, you know, scowl face. That's what we did.
Yeah, these are cool.
It's bad.
This is pretty cool.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have
Sorry.
Yeah, this is the stuff that will be on our clothes for the next 2 weeks. So we have the base, the frozen Phillies P, which is cool. We've got chains on the dragon's neck, which is how they pulled them out of the ice.
Yeah, I mean this is done by hand. I mean, there's no way that this isn't assembled by hand. Well, what do we got on the bottom here? Let's see. So we've got okay. So this is 60 out of 2019.
Ooh.
And this is of the Philadelphia Phillies. So they probably did what? $2,000 for each of them, maybe for more important, you know.
Well,
teams that people don't like maybe got less.
When I originally asked the question, now you can get them from their website, but I don't know if they're actually going to be on sale at the ballpark. But it's something, there probably is. I mean, you wouldn't have this just on sale at your website. But this is a big item to haul around all day if you're going to the ball game. So automatically I see that his neck is cushioned.
Oh, yeah, this was another thing that we really liked, was the kind of neck brace of this. That's cool.
Because when you ship them around, this is going to be assembly required. So when you ship them around, these can end up getting broken just by the right kind of jostling. So it's nice that they give you the neck brace to cushion it, so no one loses. All right,
so Jason said, I'm going to butcher these names. So just I
know the names.
Okay,
I know the names. So
Drugan.
It could be Drogon. I think it's Drogon.
I mean, that's kind of a weak name for a dragon?
Well, there's 3. She has 3 dragons to name.
So was she going to call the other one Wingy and
I don't know.
And Flyboy? I mean, Drogon?
I don't know.
And then what was the other one?
The dragon who dies?
Oh,
I don't know.
Thanks, Rick. No spoiler alert, dude?
Oh, no, he doesn't die. He dies, but then he gets frozen.
Even
then
worse.
He gets brought back to
so
life.
now
he's in all the ads.
You just triple spoiled the
Oh
thing.
my god! All right,
I haven't even been watching the ads.
Whatever.
You know I'm just being dumb.
I know you are.
All right, hold on.
Do you have it back? Okay, you're right. I'm looking at the picture.
Yeah.
And so this is always the tricky part, and we probably should have taken his neck brace off.
It's a team Don't open these bobbleheads by yourselves, folks.
Well, we had this with the Dark Knight, that there was you had to screw the moon into the back, which I loved, and you loved too.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
I like this.
It gave that extra little dimension.
You go and
to
find your closest nerdy companion to help you.
Nerdy. My dad loves Game of Thrones, which surprised me.
So this could get your dad to nerd it out?
My dad will have this in his office.
Wait. Now here's the question. I got to find the hole.
Well, it's over here on this side.
It's the there it is.
That's this combines two things. If you're a Game of Thrones fan and you like the Phillies, this is really cool.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So definitely digging this.
Well, I like the fundamental idea of being able to marry your masculine pro sports with your nerdy. Like, you're like, yeah, I like baseball, but check this out. I'm a Game of Thrones fan too, folks.
Well, I've told a lot of people they're always surprised that I like baseball because we do nerdy things for a living. And I'm like, yeah, but baseball's a thing that I don't have to be nerdy at. I can just go sit down and watch a game, enjoy it, spend the day with my dad, and I played baseball. I like it. This nerdy stuff was the stuff that actually alienated me from everyone I played baseball with.
And for me, it's about the only time I'll talk about baseball this year.
Yeah, there we go.
So here's what. Yeah, no, we will. My son actually likes baseball. So, all right. So we got. Rick says it's the dragon who dies. Kim said she named him after her husband. I thought it was Drago.
I thought it was Drago. Yeah, Drago.
But is there an M? So that's why.
Drago.
Yeah. Okay.
Aquaman.
Rocky?
Momoa.
David Hall said Bob Chob. Hi, Kimberly.
Oh, what's up, Dave? Thanks for watching.
There's his head, for God's sake. Cal Drago. Hi, Dave. Dragon is the best dragon. He's a beast.
He is. He's the big one.
Afternoon, folks, from Matt. Matt, what's going on? Jason Nelson, go sports ball. I'm a big fan of the sports ball.
Oh, Matt Sheeler, thanks for watching, man.
How many touchdowns do you need to win in this game of baseball? I'm pretty sure it's 7.
Is it 7?
13?
Well, each touchdown is worth 12 points.
You know what? I'll call Owen. I bet you Owen.
Owen will know.
Owen will definitely know.
You know who doesn't know? The head in the box.
Oh, no. The head in the box is silent.
Head in the box.
It's in a box.
Okay, so I'm going to do a shortcut here.
Oh,
pull this piece out. Now, this is the...
This is MLB mascot.
Yeah.
So now this is the dude with the baseball head.
Nope.
With the sports ball head?
Nope.
All right, now I don't...
This is the greatest... Here, let's keep these together so I know how to put them back in here. This is the greatest sports mascot of all time. This is the Philly Fanatic.
Oh, now come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have one for Mr. Met.
Stop.
Those are the only two. Oh, and there's one for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But I did see one that...
Because who doesn't like the Fanatic?
Fanatic is the best.
Yeah,
I mean even if the Phillies are sucking, the Fanatic comes out and you're like, I feel better about myself today.
Yeah, listen, if anybody is going to toss me in the stands a T-shirt or possibly a hot dog, I want it to be the Fanatic.
Exactly.
That's all I'm going to say.
Fanatic's the man. And he's the only player on the team with a World Series ring. Think about that. He is.
Well, didn't we just, you guys just picked up that most expensive...
Oh, yeah, Bryce Harper. He didn't have a World Series ring.
Huh?
No, he came from the Nats.
No, I'm just saying. At least,
yeah, but he's the only player...
Maybe have a shot now.
Oh, yeah, or he's the only player who's still on the team from the 08 team, is the Fanatic. What was that noise? The Dragons are coming. I'm going to try pushing it from the top here.
Oh, look at you!
See?
Oh, break the... just shake it loose.
Oh, I tore the
I'm
box.
actually enjoying just watching.
I tore the box a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
This is what all the kids do now. They open things on the interweb.
Oh, Matt says the only mascot that matters in sports is Gritty.
Well,
and Jason Nelson says he prefers Dancing Homer.
Dancing Homer is good.
It's a solid one.
But this isn't
What is Gritty? So help me out. What is
Gritty? You don't know what Gritty is?
I am
Gritty's,
the most
Gritty
Look
is
at
the
me.
Flyers mascot. Philadelphia Flyers. The hockey team.
Oh, they still have a hockey team?
They still have a hockey team. And
people play hockey.
Gritty is the ultimate. A friend of mine who I believe was watching, Chuck, said everybody thought that Gritty was so stupid until everybody else outside of Philly made fun of Gritty, and then the Philadelphians went.
What is he? Is he just to do what?
He kind of looks like an orange Cookie Monster.
Oh,
There
I know
you
who you're
go.
talking about. You should
Exactly.
have just went with the cookies. You open with the cookies.
I start with food and we're good.
There you go.
Ooh.
This is really cool.
Well, this is all I thought I was getting.
Quote on my gravestone, MJ. Okay, this is really cool.
Okay, this is really cool. Oh, it's a dork thing. Oh, this is awesome. I love this.
On my gravestone, we'll say, "Oh, this is really cool," and T-shirt guy.
Wait a minute. And we got the neck piece away.
Okay, so
Oh, we got some sort of stringy, fuzzy thing coming out of his.
since we're
a
clearly
little bit of glue.
breaking into the thousands here for watchers, between these two, you have to have one on your desk. Not just the fact that one is the Fanatic.
But the other's
What do you go with here? Do you like the throne idea? I really like the clear base with the Phillies.
Well, it's the ice.
Yeah.
So I gotta go with the Fanatic, but I mean maybe one for home and one for the office. Honey, trust me, they're staying at the office. One for each.
It's going.
You would not believe how many bobbleheads I have.
Oh, now I have a whole. I have the whole display of bobbleheads.
You have no.
Yeah.
I mean baseball bobbleheads.
Oh God.
I was a
So
season
there's
Phillies
another-
ticket
so there-
holder for like 6 or
As
7
you
years.
peel back the layers of Bob's sickness, it can get
No,
scary.
it's not my sickness. It's my dad's sickness. It's
Okay.
bobblehead game. I got his tickets. You're like, all right, great. And then you have these people who get up and they leave, and then they leave their bobbleheads behind. You're
So
like,
what are you just grabbing other
well,
people?
they're just gonna throw it away.
Yeah, well, you can't.
I've actually freaked out because I saw a dad take the bobbleheads out of the box. They give them to you, and then stick them in his son's backpack. He threw away the baseball bats.
Wow.
He didn't even take the bats out. I was like, what are you doing? And I like ran over to him and was like, you got to at least take the bats with you,
Yeah,
okay?
at least.
Because those are worth more than sometimes the bobblehead. Because the bat is the piece that always breaks.
So Jason says he likes the throne. I'm just taking a look at these. I mean, the paint applications are great. You know what I mean? Like you've got red, orange, blue,
Yeah, you got
gold,
this
pink,
here.
in the
That's a little bit.
eyes.
Look at that. We've got
You've even got the Fanatic. You got the name on the back. You
Yeah.
can't even see that. Go ahead, see if you can show the camera
Yeah.
on the back. Liberate the bobblehead for
can you
the
see
greater
that?
good.
Can you see that?
Hold on. I'm trying to catch up. Let's see. No, angle it down more. Down. No, you can't see it.
Okay.
But we'll just trust us.
But it says
the Fanatic.
It says
on the back.
Fanatic. It has
And
the
he's
star.
well proportioned because the Fanatic's a beefier. I think that's
Yeah.
why I like him.
Yeah.
He's a chunkier.
He's a big guy. But they could have just painted the laces on and they molded it or,
Yeah,
or
it's-
they carved it into the plastic.
It's molded
into the
and then
resin.
It's painted. What is the? Do we know what the price point is?
I was just thinking that too.
Yeah.
I have no idea, and I'm very sorry, Foco, that I don't know how much this costs. But
I gotta
I'm
tell
guessing I'm guessing somewhere between, I'd say $39.99 and $49.99.
Oh, see,
at least $50.
I would say that. Okay, what would you pay and feel super comfortable at? And then what's the highest range that you go for something like this?
All right, I would say $29.99. Done.
Done all day.
$49.99. It'd have to be like my dad's birthday, opening
Okay.
day. Would I buy this for myself? Probably not, because my wife would kill me because we have so much stuff as it is. And I also see this as almost like a giveaway day, but like the Phillies have like a special, like you have to buy a special ticket, and then
Yeah, okay,
this
I can
is
see
limited
that.
edition
Yeah.
kind of thing. They do it with Star Trek and Star Wars, so I could see it being that kind of day.
Hi, Stephanie.
But it's, I don't know, I'd say $49.99 as a gift for somebody, $29.99 for my personal collection.
So we'll when we repost this on YouTube, we'll throw this up with what it is.
Yeah.
But if this isn't $75,
Well, what about
we're
this
getting
one?
a great deal. I mean, I think both of them should. Honestly,
What would you pay for this one?
See, it's what would I pay for it? Like, I think I'm going to probably agree with you. I think in the $29 to probably $40 price range, you're going to get me all day. But I could see this being $50 to $75, and if I saw it in person. Like you'd probably have a hard time getting me to buy it
When you look
from
at it
just
that
looking
way.
at the box. But if this was displayed somewhere, I think you get me all day. And I mean, just the face on this gargoyle,
The Night King.
Night King.
Yeah, it really does look like the actor. And why I turned them around was...
All right, so here we go. Matt, better than Owen and Ethan. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt.
You looked it up. Let's see. So the throne is $60.
$60.
Which, you know what? Got
and
it.
it's super detailed.
And Night King 45.
And he's a little bit smaller, but look at this dragon.
Yeah, no, you got the dragon, you've got the base, which I think is great, the Phillies P.
And
the
frozen.
pendant, obviously is interchangeable. And honestly, I dig this is actually like the frozen kid's child bat.
Yeah.
Like it's got that color scheme.
It's not a baseball bat.
Yeah.
In the typical wood color, it's actually like a light.
Oh, Jason got the $60 too. Josh, what's up, bro?
So,
I dig it.
Now, this is actually 3 pieces.
See, it's hard because every time we open up more of these, I'm like,
You have to tell yourself no. You have to tell yourself no.
Do I look like I tell myself no?
No. McDonald's, there it is.
Say yes.
Say yes. So,
all right, what do we got?
That came out a lot easier.
All right, so this is the non-branded, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's still branded.
Oh,
so
yes.
imagine the details that you've got to do. The Night King, you've got to paint him with the red here.
So is there
Phillies.
So this is the ice dragon. This is like a resurrected dragon? Does it shoot ice?
Yes, it set a fire.
So it's
ice.
the Mr. Freeze of the.
It is.
Okay.
At the end of last season, like 2 years ago.
Spoiler alert!
The dragon.
At this point, just
the dragon
ruining
went
it.
down.
Stephanie wants to watch this, so
Yeah.
I mean, like, you guys have ruined it for me.
All right. Well, the dragon is resurrected
Or maybe not.
by this guy.
Well, now, anything else you want to throw in here? No, please don't. Open. Ouch.
There are some characters that you thought you'd never see again, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Where have you been the last 3 years?"
Well, that's why every time we've tried to pick it up, I don't know what I kind of remember what season. The
you
names
have
are
to
really
watch
hard.
it. You have to watch it in sequence.
So
a
it's
row.
Blue Fire. Okay.
Blue Fire, whatever. But this is obviously a bit bigger. So, Matt Sheeler, can you tell us how much the dragon is? Does he have the dragon?
Ice Dragon 62. Wow, and he actually had that in there
Sheeler's
before you asked it.
Sheeler's a good guy. He's the guy I watch on Twitch.
Nice.
He's the only guy I watch on Twitch.
Shake it loose. So this one is definitely, yeah. So this is a good question then.
Yeah.
So $60. So what would this run if it was a pop, Jason? 19 or no? At this size, less?
At this size,
$15.
If
Do
we-
they even have? They don't have this size.
This would be one
It's
of those.
It's
yeah.
regular or
Yeah.
it's big or no? Because sometimes they have those sets that are a little bit bigger.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if this would be like a Target exclusive.
Yeah,
pop.
Jason, what do you think this would run as our resident
Yeah, I'm
pop
gonna let you
guy?
look at it.
Yeah, that's cool. Wow.
They weren't kidding. They said these were massive.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
the box was huge. I mean,
Yeah.
the box was enormous. And I thought, wait a minute, I thought I was getting I thought it was, they've done tiny little pops, and that's what I thought it was. Because you could say, oh, it's this size from this angle, but, it's massive. I mean, this is, you need space to display this.
So that's the question. You're gonna pay more, but this is resin.
Mm-hmm.
This is hand painted. If you could only put one, would you go pop or would you go Foco Bobble?
Well,
all right. So he said 6-inch are usually 25, 10 or 30. So you're paying twice as much, but
But you're getting
I could do
something
away
that's
without the Bobble feature actually, but I get it.
Yeah, but that's part of it.
That's part of it.
It's
part of
it's
the
a Bobble thing.
I might not be that into that thing, but I had to work it in.
I'm gonna hold it up here. I'm like we have.
Bring that a little bit closer.
We have the wings in the back. They have little tears in them, and then we have a nice fade of paint that goes this way. I'm sure it comes through, right? Does it come through? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, but no red on this one, and it does fit with the character that there's no red. Like we have a little bit of red here. Obviously, we have red on the Fanatic, but
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, and you can see through this too. Like it catches the light. Not just this, but the ice itself catches the light. So yeah, that's another. And it looks like the wings were actually. It looks like the wings were separate pieces. It doesn't look like they molded them. They inserted them and then I guess heated them on.
Yeah, I could see that. It's done really well though. and it's chunky. You know what I mean? Like usually the
It's
wings
frail.
are
It's
frail, and they're that. This is,
Like,
an eighth of an inch. Maybe
even
a
the
little bit
even
more.
the little wings on the trapped ice one down here at the bottom are sturdy. They're not.
Yeah.
I don't feel like a kid's gonna grab this and it's just gonna instantly break. Like, look,
Yeah, like
here's
I-
me just holding it by the wing.
I would only be worried if it was dropped, but I could let
Yeah.
my 7-year-old hold this.
And I think the Fanatic is obviously we've got him on the throne. He's the centerpiece. He has a silver bat.
This one is if you're into this whole sports thing,
I don't know if it'll catch on.
I'm not sure it's going to stay around.
Yeah.
I think it's the Fanatic.
Yeah.
I'd go Fanatic probably first, though I really do like the base of this one.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably say this one, this is the one if I had to pick between the three, just because I could do without the Phillies. Carrot, you know what I mean? But you still get the P, so it's a nice little blend.
Yeah.
This one would be my first go-to, second, third, all day. And I think at this price point, it's not an action figure. It's not a pop. It's its own kind of newer emerging, because it's not a statue either.
No.
So it's basically a bobblehead pop statue.
Yeah. It's nice. This is you have that person in your life that likes Game of Thrones and likes baseball, whichever team it is.
Yeah.
This is a gift that you get them. It's like, I got this for your office.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a dentist office type of thing, or a doctor's office, or a businessman.
If you can hit the Phillies Game of Thrones niche for somebody, they're gonna this is something where if you didn't know that it was out there and it was given to you as a gift, you're like, okay, this is probably one of the coolest gifts that I got.
Now, I did see on the Foco, it's FocoUSA.com, I believe is their website. They did have a Bryce Harper one coming.
Foco.com.
Foco.com. And they also have there's another one, I forget the name of the knight who was resurrected, who's like a zombie. You're going to be able to get him very similar to the Night King with the Phillies logo on his chest with the flag and all this other stuff.
So Jason says way more detailed than Pops. I wouldn't even compare them.
Wow.
And I've been slightly baiting Jason every time I brought the Pops up throughout here just to see. So I'm glad that you threw in.
Wow.
I agree. I think the only reason why you even kind of think Pop is because in this kind of market, or this kind of this kind of size, they're the name brand now. They're the Kenner of
think
it's
about
like
it too. With
Hasbro.
Pop, they are so almost infamous now of taking the same mold, repainting it, or recasting it in like an all shiny plastic or something like that, and saying, "Oh, that's the gold Spider-Man, that's the blue Spider-Man." It's all the same. They could have easily done this with their Game of Thrones characters and just gone Major League Baseball with everybody. Actually, the Fanatic is going to have his first action figure in a very long time, and it's going to come through Super 7. So they're ahead of the game here, Foco, and they're giving us a really cool, not a giveaway day thing.
Yeah.
And that's what's neat about it. Like, you go out and it's like, I don't need to go to the game for that. I live in Seattle and I'm a Phillies fan. I can just order that.
All right, so we got Jason says Funko doesn't go for accurate likeness and they make things more cutesy. True. It's a
Very
good
true.
point.
Very true.
And
It's
Matt
supposed to be
says Bryce Harper 60 and then the King's Guard will be 45.
King's Guard.
Matt, the man.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, well, we got anything left on this one? I mean, it may be a little, we're going to get there. 3 days a week again.
Yep.
We're working towards it. You know where to find us.
Yeah, we're on Instagram all the time.
Yeah, Instagram, just because the group is doing its thing day in, day out, and the content that we put up on Instagram just gets buried so quickly. Yeah. So if you want to see a little bit more of the hunts, it's mostly Bob day to day. Every once in a while, I'll take pictures and send it to Bob so that we could do it, because I've been living inside of just one room for like 6 months. Not the way that Evan was locked away in a separate way. No children were hurt on my side. So Jason said keep up the Facebook Lives. All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks so much for watching today. Yeah. Check us out, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Yep.
Whatever else that we can be on, we're pretty much on, right?
Yeah, we do it all. Except Twitch.
Except Twitch. Yet.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.